two 170 cylinders. One of these is the first one I ever ported. That's this one. This one I did before I ever ran a ported 170, which is the videos of my old videos of the running 170 with the MS250 carb. The one I post lately is hopefully the next one I build, but it is all stock besides the carb. These will be the second clamshell I ever ported, and I'm going to talk about why I didn't use this cylinder and what I did to this cylinder and what I realized I did to this cylinder after I did it. So here's a stock one, no porting, I serviced it. This is a much newer cylinder than this one, so you might see some differences, and maybe you'll understand why I deck this one. I don't know what to call this right now, your squish band is kind of tilted on this one, and I can feel it even, not that you can see it so much. Whereas this one was quite straight. It's full of shavings and hard to see in. Anyways, this one. On these saws, when you put your crankshaft in, your bearings, they sit right here. See these wings in the middle? I pointed the shit out of these on this one. And that doesn't help anything or change or affect anything, because the bearing's right there, blocking it, right? So now, if you look here, and here, this is stock, this is me opening it up, grabbing towards the inside of the crank more. And same thing in the top corner. As compared to this one, or this sharp edge here, I tried to open this up and get that feeding into that transfer a bit better. You know, just rounding these edges on these corners. Maybe you can see that there, you can see that there. As compared to that sharp corner there. You know? And yeah, so the second one I built after this one, I did not touch this center wing. I left it alone completely. I only rolled these corners. And I did do a bit of beveling like this one. And I scratch them up a bit in here. And that bottom clamshell piece that bolts on there, I took my Christmas tree and I went back and forth and across and across and across and just made that really rough down there for that fuel charge when it's turning around and going back up transfers. I don't know, I think it would help more to be rough down there rather than glass, and it seemed to, that saw responds really well. Very good in the low RPM, very good for limbing. I like how that saw worked. I actually sold that I traded that to a Stihl tech who is retired now. This intake is shaped awfully. I started to get too close up here. Closer than I'd like, let's say. I'd like it to be like this all the way around. And when you put the boot on, the side that you're going to hit more is the top side, not the bottom side. So I don't know why I golf balled the bottom rather than the top. So on the second one, I can't remember if I just golf balled the top or if I didn't golf ball it at all. That is a funny niche trick you don't want to use everywhere all the way around, that golf balling. Be careful with that. This one I open both these ports up on, the one that I actually run and in the videos is not. Sorry, I did touch the intake on that one. I can't remember what I did right now, but I did touch the intake side, but not the exhaust side. I just cleaned the carbon out of the exhaust side on the one that you see in the video. But yeah, anyway, I hope that helps you guys out, or encourages or discourages whoever it needs to from things or to do things that they should and shouldn't do, you know? Learn from my stupidity. Have fun.